What's up, Philip? Oh. Sentinel Bull Militia. Hi, bro. Can't sleep. It's hard, but I'm awake up at 4 a.m. Militia, where are you based again? Philip Rochi, how are you, brother? Joint on my thumb is still paralyzed. No bleeding through the bandage today. Sentinel Bull Militia. Lol, I'm supposed to be asleep. I don't know. I'm not in high school anymore. It's 2 a.m. Lol. It's 17 past midnight in California. Phil Brochi, dang. It sure is taking a long time, but at least it's healing, yeah. I mean, it's kind of weird. Um, like, pain normally doesn't slow me down that much. I have to be in a lot of pain, but this, it's really changed. Really just kind of changed who I am at this point. I don't know, Phil. Sentinel Bull Militia, your damn cat, I'd be so mad if my pet bit me like that. I'd be pissed off at my pet if they did that to me, or any animal for that matter. Sentinel, it takes a lot to upset me. I mean, I've seen some business, okay? So, this is just a point of life. Getting mad's not going to help. Rat Tech, can you even feel your thumb? Oh, yeah, I can feel it. It's a little tingly by the tip here, but it's about twice the size of the normal thumb, and it was just huge before. So, fill up. Had the southwestern salad and two crispy chicken wraps from Jack in the Box. All right, their salads are all right. Jeff, if your sister cooks your new food, don't eat it. Jeff, if my sister cooks food, don't eat it. I mean, generally speaking, that woman is vile. She makes things smell like butt. Fill up. Yeah, I can see how an injury like that can be frustrating and kind of throw things off. It's healing, though. You are a shoulder, my brother. Soldier, my brother. Soldier. Yeah, Philip, I mean, I think I'm letting it bother me too much, to be honest with you. It's really just not that big of a thing. Rat Tech, that particular cat really wanted to leave a lasting impression, huh? Yeah, left a hole in my heart. El Pistafo, dude. Rat Tech and Thumb. Very funny. El Pistafo, what's bothering you? Nothing much. Just the hand. I mean, this joint is still paralyzed. Okay, I can't move it. And they said it's going to be stiff for a while, but I mean, Like, how long is a while, guys? Jeff, if you need help, call your sister. No, Jeff. I would never call my sister for help. Sentinel Bull Militia, is it okay to real... Where did it go? Is it okay to realize I'll be the last of my bloodline, most likely 99%? I don't see myself ever having kids. Seems difficult, and I got ADHD. I don't want to pass that ish down, ever just realization. I think I'm just dramatic, but it's true. ADHD, I do not believe is hereditary. And I mean, you got to do you do. Just like my cats are likely humping in the background. I mean, my brother decided at a very young age he didn't want children. And he shouldn't have children because he'd be terrible at taking care of them. Me? If I can't take care of children, why would I have them? It is awful. Yeah, I heard the end of your statement when I walked in. Do you think we need an additional review by the doctor? The doctor is going to look at it again next week. The x-rays came back clean. There's nothing wrong with my bones. It's just that the swelling has caused the tendons here to be paralyzed. Okay, they can't move because they're all swole. So, Rat Tech, is that a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde shirt? No? So not Scary Farm shirt. Sentinel Bull Militia, what's your favorite candy? Snickers bar. Philip Rochi, ever heard of a saying that diamonds are created under enormous amounts of pressure, yet they are the most beautiful things in the world? Humans are the same. Hi, El Pistafo. Well, Phil, one of the problems with that is that diamonds have the value we put on them. Most of the diamonds in the world are purchased by De Beers, and they're kept in a safe. They don't have any real value. They're the most common gemstone. I mean, a ruby is just glass, really. I mean, it's chemically glass. It's structurally quartz, red quartz. But, I mean, it's hard to compare a human to a physical object like that. But I mean, I certainly wouldn't call myself a beautiful person. I think I'm a pretty ugly person when it comes down to it. I've got some pretty gnarly looking scars. El Pistafo, Philip, Sentinel Bull Militia, we should go mining for gold, all that just gotta worry about cancer. That sounds random. Philip Rochi, I also rolled my ankle and heard a pop, so I definitely need to get an x-ray. Yeah. Yeah, get an x-ray. Phil, are you on a joint complex? Because that could have been your joint. And particularly for someone with your type of athletics, joint injuries are common. So you want to have that joint complex. You want to take something with glucosamine in it. El Pistafo, diamonds are something girls accept for payment of entry. WTF, Phil? Fred Chambers, I will save Mech. Okay. Sentinel Bull Militia, I did 103 push-ups for the first time yesterday. Good for you. Valentine, shut up. You know, I used to have this dog who would cry all the time, and I would yell, Hornet Gottweed! And he'd stop crying. Everyone would laugh, but it worked. Don't know why. Fred Chambers, I will save my comment. Was it rude? Bill Barochi, it was swollen a week ago. Been walking around on it, but it's just not getting any better. I definitely need to start taking joint supplements. I'm 32, but as an athlete, I'm already past my prime. Prelit, hello, Richard. Yeah, Phil, I mean, people can remain in athletics far later now than they used to. Um, by taking care of themselves, but you know your joints. Like I knew a man, he was a very large man. He was like 10 pounds heavier than me, but he was much taller, and he did not have nearly as much muscle, at least at the time. And he was actually a yoga instructor, but he could hardly do that anymore because he had pain in his knees. And I told him about glucosamine. This was many years ago. And, you know, a couple weeks later, I ran into him again, and I said, "Say, Greg, so how's the knees?" He goes, "Since I took the glucosamine, I haven't had pain once." So it's normally something that either works or it doesn't, but if it works, it really works. Sentinel Bull Militia, I don't know if I'll do it again. I'll try, but I like video games and eating and drinking and tactical LARPing, and my favorite workout is running and even swimming in a pool. I just hate sweat and wrinkled hands in water. Prelit, nice t-shirt. What's that? It's a zombie cowboy. So, this is for Not Scary Farm. It's the Halloween activity of Knott's Berry Farm. El Pizzafo, anybody unlock the dog door for Rusty Dog? I don't know. I haven't seen Rusty yet. Phil Barocci, I'm looking glucosamine up in my computer, and now I don't want to get cortisone shots like other older athletes do because it's temporary and ends up creating holes. Yeah. El Pizafo, you said shirt was from Knott's Berry Farm? Yeah. It's a Halloween shirt from Knott's Berry Farm. That's an amusement park. L. It started out as a berry farm, and then they had a chicken dinner restaurant, Mrs. Daunt's chicken dinner restaurant, and then it kind of took off from there. It's owned by Cedar Fair now, or at least it was last time I heard, but. Sentinel Bull Militia. Rawr, zombies. Halloween is soon. I love Halloween. I'm gonna trick or treat one last time as a 20-year-old, but you can trick or treat even older whenever, at least what Google says. Go with kids. Trick or treat. They'll give you candy. Philip Rochi, I have tendonitis in both elbows from gripping bunions in my fingers, scar tissue, lower back. AC joints are sticky up, and a couple other injuries. Haha. You're not having a good day either. El Bislafo. They have working railroad. Think I have heard of them. Yeah. They do have a working railroad. Um, they have shows on the cars, bandits showing up. El Pistafo, or Prelet, can you say hello to Rusty for me? I miss him. When he shows up, Bea Angelo, what happened to your hand? It was an infection. Doctor had to cut me open. I mean, it's getting smaller. Philip Rochi, us big guys look big, but we have a lot of muscle. Had a lot more muscle before a car fell on me. Sentinel Bull Militia, I love tactical LARPing. Make me feel on a mission in my imagination, but the gear I want to go is so expensive. Is it even worth it if I want a Surefire helmet light. Bits, it's expensive. I don't know, dude. I'm not you. I don't know what's worth it to you. El Bidafo. Okay, I think Thunder Mesa Studio talk about them on his channel. Not familiar with Thunder Mesa. Sentinel Bull Militia, I feel I have more than enough. Well, then don't buy more. Bella Angelo, in Jesus' name I pray for a fast recovery. If God so loved the world, why did he create my sister? Phil Perochi, what type of car fell on you? It was a Toyota, I think? Prelet, Philip, how big is your arm? It's a weird question. Yeah, Philip, you taking us to the gun show? Bella Angelo, why do you dislike your sister so? Because she tried to steal my inheritance from my mother and father. Prelet, Philip, read that one. El Pizafo. He's model railroad that creates built a nice layout. Philip Rochi, no idea, lol, I don't measure. I used to know a martial artist by the name of Nyun Sagachoi, and he was always flexing. He was a tiny dude, though. Philip Barochi, I always wanted a model train set. Not a big thing for me, to be honest. Philip, when you lifted weights, what was your routine? I never really had a great routine. I would basically go to the gym and pick a machine. I do like a 30-minute warm up on the elliptical. Then I do a machine. I do at least one test set before trying to reach max. And then once I did, I would stay at 12 reps and do a downward bump of 5 pounds until I got to the point where I could do well over 12 reps on the machines. Bars are better, but they're not as safe. Sentinel Bull Militia, I hope I can get accepted into military even with ADHD and how I forget information quickly or don't listen at first. I hope I'm good enough or even smart enough to be plumber, mechanic, even I hope. Well, the military will probably take you. Army will take just about anybody. Bella Angelo, she probably doesn't know Jesus, but if she did, she wouldn't have done that. This is why we all need Jesus in our life. What is your religion or your belief? Well, my sister had a Catholic wedding, I believe. I, of course, am a Jew. Full Prochi, oh nice. Rat Tech, ADHD isn't, it's real, Rat Tech. Look, Angelo, you know, Phil Prochi, what is Mr. Fabulous workout routine? Oh, you don't want to know. But he does a lot of sweating. Rat Tech, negative. Looks, Angelo, it's like the other day, I was working with a man who has mental problems, and I was helping him reconnect with his family and trying to get his water turned back on. And for some reason, the good Lord decided a Jew needed to be present for this. I don't know why, but he said, Richard, I need you to go represent my people in this matter. And so I'm getting it done. Brilliant. You know, guys, I love my little sister. Oh, God, not this again. Sentinel Bull Militia. I also have social anxiety. It sucks. I want to wear a ski mask everywhere I go. Sometimes I like simple convertible masks to hide my face, even. Well, I mean, in the army, you're gonna shower with like 50 other guys, so you need to get ready to deal with the ass out situation. Phil Perochi, fill up. What age range are you? What? He's 32. I am 32 at Pistoffel, right. You guys aren't too chatty tonight, you know that. El Pistoffel, whoa, I could see my feet at 23. Or 32. Sentinel Bull Militia, I hope I don't get the drop bar move in military. Oh no, it would be like jail, but for innocent and you protect a nation of yours, lol. Again, Bull, what part of the military do you want to go into? Philip Rochi, how old is Mr. Fabulous is ageless? Seriously. I mean, you know, you don't ask a fabulous person that question. Blairio, it's not too bad showering with other guys. Fred Chambers, I'm sorry I had a security breach. Okay. El Pistafo, haven't seen my dink in so long. He's been on a milk carton twice. Sounds like a personal problem. Prelate, how much you bench, Philip? Valentine. No. You know, the weird part is that there's just hardness right here. I mean, it used to be this whole thing was swollen, right? But there's hardness right here, and then it kind of tapers off, and then there's this big bump. Prelate, Blaria, wise words, my brother. It's not the showering with other men, it's which other men you're showering with. I mean, I personally don't like showering with gay, hairy cowboys. Bellangelo, you said you're a Jew, but what is your religious belief? I'm a Jew. Is my religious belief. I'm also a Hebrew. 31%. I mean, just remember here, Angelo, Donald Trump claims to be a Christian. I mean, he worships money, but claims to be a Christian. I mean, Jesus believed in paying your taxes. Valeria, you got a Discord checkout? No. What is a Discord? I keep hearing that word. Discord, group chat that's all fun and games. Log in Discord, claim offer, Discord servers home. Is this something you pay for? Prelate, don't be shy, Philip. How much you bench? Don't tell me you don't know. Philip now 315, but max almost 395. I never could go over the hump and bench 4 plates. El Pizdolfo, Richard, he said discount. Oh. What's that? Don't understand that either. Sentinel Bull Militia, I'm not religious, I just have religious friend and his family. I've never been religious. Angelo, yeah, his actions speak differently, but we are all flawed, only God knows. Prelate, I need to see how much is that in kilograms. Angelo, he was saved from the bullet. Bullet never hit him. Philip Roche, almost 180K. Yes, Philip can almost bench me. That's impressive. El Pizdolfo, did my sniper comment come through? It's above Jewish belief question. No, it did not. Phil Perochi, Richard, what do you believe is in the Ark of the Covenant? What do you mean, what do I believe is in the Ark of the Covenant? The tablets of the Ten Commandments were placed in the Ark. Sentinel Bull Militia, I can't barely lift 50 pounds weights, but do 103 push-ups, and I can lift my body with pull-ups. Everyone is strong in different ways than other. Me, it's never weights. I'm afraid of choking on heavy weight. Clyde Frog is in the Ark. The interesting thing about the Ark is apparently the priests who handled it, or the rabbis who handled it, had to have special robes and shoes. And they said voices could be heard from the Ark. And the composition of the Ark would have definitive electrical properties. So essentially, they're saying it was a primitive walkie-talkie. Phil Barocci, OG, I forgot the Ten Commandments are in there. Have you heard of the story that the guard dies so quickly? No. Bella Angelo, what do you believe is the way we get into heaven? Faith alone or works? My people believe in works. We take responsibility for ourselves. Clyde Frog, and they would die from radiation poisoning if it was opened. That's one theory. It's possible the limestone of the commandments was radioactive. Sentinel Bull Militia, I'd rather stick to push-ups and pull-ups, much safer. I just gotta be careful with my bicep arm because I get impatient due to my ADHD. Yeah, I mean, weightlifting should always be done slowly. Phil Perochi, yes, Clyde, that's what I heard too. Prelate, Clyde Frog, I remember your profile pic from Jenny's Lives, am I right? That one kid, go to sleep. Angelo, is faith alone but not by works? Faith alone is hollow. Ashland Allen said hi. Clyde Frog, yes, Prelit. That one kid said hi. Philip Perucci, how about your theory on how Egyptians create such precise cuts in granite? Water-powered saws? I have no idea. I mean, generally they talk about how they moved the stones. They did not build a ramp to the pyramid. They built a ramp around the pyramid. Prelit, Clyde is a good guy people. Carmen Murray. I remember the Indiana Jones movie where they referred to the Ark of the Covenant as a radio set to God. I don't remember that. Scott Plus, was Jeremiah actually a bullfrog? There was indeed many bullfrogs named Jeremiah. Bella Angelo, heaven is a gift and cannot be earned. Well, maybe for you Christians. Clyde Frog, thanks, Prelit, so are you. Bill Brochi, you moving these heavy stones is crazy. Yes. Angelo, just like the thief on the cross. Sentinel Bull Militia, I'm gonna try my best even if my might not get to where I did expect. After all, future is uncertain. Got a plan, and all the life is confusing like a dystopian stimulation, I feel like. El Bizarro, chat is sausage fest. Where are the bang nurses? Valeria, does God grace have anything to do with being saved? I'm not that religious. Bill Brochi, haha, El Pistofo, you made me crack up. Clyde Frog, the stone in Machu Picchu are crazy like the well. It's so perfectly shaped with perfectly chamfered joints. Fred Chambers, sorry I had a security breach. Angelo, how long did the dry say till your hand recovers? They didn't really say. They said a couple weeks ago. Phil El Pizzafo, Philip! Sentinel Bull Militia, I don't know. Some are woman you don't know, you can never know. Philip Rochi, haven't seen Rusty Dog in a couple streams. Maybe he's sleeping. Angelo, what did you order from In-N-Out? 4x4. Valeria, I learned that the hard way. Five Guys is the best. Angelo. Hey, Phil Perucci. Rusty was here last night. Phil Perucci, protein style or regular style today? Regular style today. I don't know why, I just felt compelled. Maybe because I just feel like crap. Angelo, what is your fave fast food? I don't really have a favorite. Phil Brochi, I had 2 doubles today. Valeria, Five Guys is expensive. I've only been there like once. Sentinel Bull Militia, do you believe frosted sugar cookies are the best cookies? I believe they're the best. You really think they're better than Snickerdoodles? Phil Brochi, is their feeling of crap mostly due to the thumb? I don't know. I always feel like crap, though. I mean, it's nothing new. Sentinel Bull Militia, yeah. Angelo, how many siblings do you have? 2. And they both hate me. Artmore says hi. Where you been, Artmore? You're normally the first one in chat. El Pistavo, Richard, my chats are coming through. Sentinel Militia, why do you... They hate you. They must be toxic to you, Rich. Yes, they are. Artmore, man, I've been Gambling. El Pistavo, Aren't. VM, hi. Artmore, very bad 3 weeks. That's not good. Phil Perochi, yeah, same here. Can't really put my thumb on it, no pun intended. Sometimes I feel like crap for no reason. Angelo, fave show or movie or cartoon? My favorite movie is Aliens. My favorite show would probably be Star Trek The Next Generation. My favorite cartoon would be Robotech. Science fiction. El Bizdafo, Stop Gambling Art. Yeah, Phil Barucci, if you could impulse buy again, what would it be? I don't understand. Bella Angelo, fave game or console? StarCraft. Phil Barucci, anything. If I could buy anything and not have to pay for it? I don't know. New house, maybe? The kitten caboodles. Sentinel Bull Militia, having a favorite movie is hard, or game even. El Pizdafo, fill up. Hookers and blow. Impulse buy. It's called the Cluzub, and it's spelled with a K. That was a K-Rock thing. Full Brochi, ha El Pistafo. Chat is not exactly lit tonight, guys. Angelo, have you ever read the whole Bible? No. Phil Barucci, I've never seen someone actually snort coke before. Me either. Seen people do meth. Artmore, I win, but never cash out. No money management, yeah. El Pitafo, I took my Viagra in the morning, wound up in the hospital by afternoon. It was my hardest day ever. Yeah, I hear you. Fake JoJo, and Wednesday I graduate. Congratulations. Phil Perogi, also Star Trek The Next Generation is probably one of my favorite TV shows of all time. Favorite episode? That's a tough one. I mean, you know, like the one where Picard's heart gets busted again, and like it's all Picard and Q talking. Because I love Patrick Stewart, you know, that might be it. But then I've got episodes I don't care for as much. But last time I watched the season, you know, I was like, I don't remember this. You know, it's something. I know Jeremy Johns, who's a YouTuber, famous YouTuber. He watches Star Trek Next Gen at least once a year, the whole thing. Me, it's more once every 5 or 6 years. Bill Brocha, I like the episode where this mysterious alien transports them way outside of their galaxy and strange things happen on the ship. El Bizdafo, I have a flamboyant cock. His name is Rocho the Rooster. Oh, really? If he flamboyant. Phil Barocci, haha. You know, I used to think that the word cocktail came from a rooster's tail. It's like, yeah, you put stuff to garnish it like a cock's tail. But apparently they're saying it comes from sticking ginger in horse butts, which would make their tail very agitated. Phil Barocci, do you ever the movie Star Kid? No, don't think I have. Ardmore, damn! I'm so sad. Well, I mean, if you, El Pistafo, Quasi! Yeah, Ardmore, if you shove some ginger up there, you'll definitely be more active, although still sad. Ardmore, I lost so much money since my birthday. Hmm. Ardmore, but I never cash out. Is it because I'm gay? No, El Pistafo, it's because you're dumb. Phil Brochi, it's a movie where a robot from space lands on Earth and a little boy who found the robot is able to wear the robot like a suit. It's definitely review worthy. El Pistafo, art! Go to the bank with a note. Phil Brochi, 1997 movie. Yeah. That one kid, I'm super happy I won my baseball. Okay. Ardmore, I haven't slept for 2 days since my 23rd bin gambling. Hmm. El Pistafo, Richard, that was Art asking gay. Yes. Yes, Art was asking about his gayness. Literal trash, have you seen my baseball? No. Phil Brochi, gambling sucks the money out of the wallet. Yes, it does. Artmore, it's 1 a.m. I have to wait for the bank to open so I get more money to play. Chai, it's the land of the rich. VM, don't be dangerous or degenerate gambler. Lock your account if you're gambling online and don't look back. Phil Perucci, trading cards are my weakness when I comes to gambling. What? Weird. El Pistafo, Art, I'll loan you $5. Artmore, I'm gonna win. No, I'm good. Weird. Chai, trading cards are gay gambling. What? There's nothing gay about trading cards. Well, maybe Pokemon. But I mean, when you're poking them on, it's going to be a little gay. Artmore, damn life sucks. Phil Birchie, buying booster packs in the hoop of pull an expensive card. VM. No, I don't think you're good, pal. I think you got a gambling addiction. Sounds like it. Artmore, I'm go AFK for a little bit. Little trash. Can't win big if you quit 100. Keep going, Art. Chai, only Pokemon. You call a gay man in Jamaica? Well, you call him a Pokemon. El Pistafo, Art, that's NFG. Phil Brochi, what does Mr. Fabulous collect? Stories. Very, very upsetting stories. Chai, go all in, Art. Philip Rochi, have you ever done voice work? Yes, I have. PM, Richard, if you were born like 10 years later, I definitely think you'd be into Pokemon and other anime. It's really not my style. Philip Rochi, have you done any voice work? Have you checked out my IMDb? Ed Pistolfo, Mr. Fabulous has cheeks like squirrels. Oh, he has many things like squirrels. Literal trash. My poster showed me his delight. My pastor showed me his Diglett when I was young. Didn't really look like a Pokemon, though. Okay. Well, your pastor, you say. What's his name? Chai, he does have a voice for radio. So I'm told. Philip Rochi, oh dear God, literal trash. El Pistofo. Richard could easily do radio, yes. Philip Rochi, favorite war movie? That's a tough one, actually. I guess you could go with Full Metal Jacket on that, but I've never been into war movies. Quote of the day: all beginnings are hard. German proverb. El Pistafo, literal, use the sock puppet and show us how deep. Phil Perochi, animal lover, M60 machine gun, also known as the Pig. Seems like a weird name for it. But you know, in the military, they have a unit called the War Pigs. Why the War Pigs? There's also a song called The War Pigs, as I recall. El Pistafo, the Richard look of disappointment is worth it. VM, which aspect of history would you consider yourself a history buff in? I have no idea. That's a weird question. El Pistafo, M60, known as Pig because weight and ability to malfunction. Really? Phil Brochi, favorite Tremors movie? I like number 3 when it's set in the Wild West and they use a Gatling gun. I'd say the first one is still the best. I mean, the shriekers and butt blasters are just a little weird to me. El Pistafo, Tremors 1, Philip. Yes, see, El agrees with me. Though I thought Shrieker Island was pretty fun. Phil Brochi, yeah, the M60 also ate a bunch of ammo, hence Pig. Well, machine guns do that. Phil Brochi can be wrong with the first one. I mean, Tremors is kind of a guilty pleasure series. course, in the last movie, it's implied that Burt Gummer died, but I mean, it's Burt Gummer. He's unkillable. El Pistolfo, one known for fix for M60 was a C ration can affixed to receiver to aid in bullet feeding. Really? Phil Brochi, who was the other actor not Kevin Bacon? I don't recall. I think he passed away as well. The actor in real life passed away, I believe. El Pistolfo, not enough TNA in Tremors. No argument here. Phil Brochi, that's interesting, El Pistolfo. American gear tends to jam like hell. Okay, I believe Fred Ward is the other gentleman. As Earl Bassett. And I think Fred Ward passed. Yeah, Fred Ward passed away 3 years ago. El Pistolfo, Fred Ward was Bacon's counterpart in one. Yeah, and he stayed with more of the movies. Phil Perochi, better monster movie than Tremors, but you can't say Aliens. Haha. Thought The Relic was pretty good. Phil Brochi, thanks, El Pistolfo. Scott Plus, I hope you are feeling okay. I was thinking about you, just a bit worried. Why were you worried about me? El Pistolfo, Rust in Peace, Fred. Thanks, Scott Plus. Sentinel Bull Militia. Actually, I'm gonna upgrade and tactical gear. Basically, evolution. It will take time. El Pistolfo. He was worried about me. That makes more sense. My dink is still missing. That's very disturbing. I remember K-Rock used to every now and again play a song called Detachable Penis. Scott Plus, I didn't mean anything by it. I thought you were a nice guy. No reason to be a jerk. Not following you, Scott. Phil Perochi, do you like Independence Day? Yeah? It was a good movie. I mean, dumb, but fun. Independence Day Resurgence, on the other hand, that was crap. I mean, just another take on War of the Worlds. And, the idea that aliens would come to Earth and try to take over is pretty dumb. There's nothing they could mine here that they couldn't mine in the solar system and get way more of. Phil Brochi, K-Earth 101 used to play 50s, 60s, and 70s, but now they play more 2000s. Yeah, like I said, I was a K-Rocker back in the day. Like, never went to any K-Rock shows because don't care, but I mean, El Pistolfo, Scott, come back. I want to ask what's in your wallet. Okay. Alright, guys, we are reaching the hour. VM, you ever been to a concert before? I've been security at concerts. I never actually, I'm gonna go listen to music. Like, no. Not me. Philip Roche, what eventually took out the aliens from War of the Worlds? Birds? Bacteria. The idea was that they had gotten to the point where they no longer remembered disease. Isaac Day, favorite bacteria? Philip Roche, okay, Richard, we love you, Mookie by Cafe. See you on Flip. Philip Roche, any other space movies you can recommend? Big space buff here. You have to look it up. I mean, obviously there's 2001: A Space Odyssey. And there goes my kitties. They're saying meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Have you seen Enemy Mine? The hell? I think I swallowed a bug. Ugh. Enemy Mine is a very underrated sci-fi movie. Soldier is another great one. Ed Bistoffel, Isaac Day, your mom. Sentinel Bull Militia, A Space Odyssey. Yeah, Isaac Day, lol, El Pistafo. Willis, Richard, what's up, buddy? Not much, bro. About to get off, actually. Off the string. Get your mind out of the gutter. Get it out of there. Philip Roche, maybe some obscure movies. Thought Soldier was pretty obscure. El Pistafo, just playing. Want to use your mom in a sentence. Sentinel Militia, would you go to Rocket? Enemy mine. As in, it belongs to me. Enemy mine. Hey, he almost spit up a cat, Isaac Day. Yeah. El Pistofo, he did, Isaac. DM, he's Catman, bit by a cat, and now he's spitting up furballs. Sentinel Bull Militia, which Soldier movie? The movie Soldier. With Kurt Russell. El Pistofo, I said, there goes my kitty when wife left. Philip Roche, which movie was it where there was space soldiers shooting alien bugs? Starship Troopers. Artmore, Richard, what are you doing tomorrow? Work. What are you doing when you off? This. Said Noble Militia, cat sounds like damn kid. Yeah, no. Philip Roche, thank you. Mr. El Pizzoffo, Mr. Fabulous, working the cat. Airline. Oh, you sound like cat fight in progress. Yeah, I'm going to have to go take care of that. Isaac Day. Starship Troopers is a fun watch for sure. Yeah. Brian Furry. Hey, Richard. Highlander or Lowlander? Highlander. VM. Lol L. Okay, guys. So I've got to go tell my cat to shut up. I will try not to get bit. But, yeah, I will see you guys later. I'm Richard.